I finished it in a week, and it was an incredible game. Sorry, video games are my thing.
Are you gonna let me answer the same question? Jerk your face.
Katie. Katie, what goes into your decisions?
Well, like when it comes to comics, I read on occasion, but I'm more like the cartoons. I love cartoons. That's kind of like what I know growing up, like with Batman animated and like Teen Titans when I got in middle school and whatnot.
Teen Titans.
Yeah, so like I only really recently started reading comics. So like when I pick characters, it kind of starts with like, you know, what do I think I can like pull off in a way that's different and not like girls have done before, because especially when you pick a character like Black Cat, there's a million and one Black Cats at every con, and so
I have my own Black Cat costume. Yeah,
right, exactly. You're Black Cat, I'm Black Cat, yeah, everybody's Black Cat.
Your mom is Black Cat.
That Black Cat over there is Black Cat. There's not really a cat, guys. I'm sorry. I'm good. So I decided to like kind of give it my own spin and use like a little bit of creative design. So I'm technically not based on any Black Cat in a comic. I use my costume designer skills and made like my own based on the idea of like what Black Cat would look like if she were in a movie. Although Ricky did it better.
Well, I feel like for Katie, if she was a Black Cat in a movie, her costume would be pretty accurate to that.
Yeah, if there were a movie. And technically, Anne Hathaway was in talks to do Black Cat in the
she looks a lot like Anne Hathaway. That's why.
Yeah, either in the third movie or in the fourth movie, and so that would have been pretty funny.
Well, she's doing Selena Kyle from Dark Knight Rises, so it's gonna be really creepy because it's gonna work.
I get Anne Hathaway everywhere I go.
You the Anne Hathaway?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
We post pictures and like Anne Hathaway. Yes, she's my personal friend.
Anne Hathaway cosplay. It's like we're us. Whatevs.
Just stand in as like the basic stunt double.
Actually, I'm 2 inches too tall to be your stunt double.
Oh well, son of a gun.
People have actually told me, they're like, you should really look into that, and I'm like, but you have to be the perfect height more than the perfect face, because you've got to hit the lights where they hit the lights.
Gotcha.
We have Ricky back.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Ricky.
Hey, sorry.
No problem. Hey, Squirrel Girl, I fully understand.
She found a squirrel.
I fully understand.
Excited.
Look at that.
Her entire. Nice. Very nice. Well, so I've been talking to the whole squad here now, and everyone.
Much more eloquent than me. I don't know about that. No.
Everyone's eloquent. Quick, spell eloquent. Somebody.
ELOQUENT. Eloquent.
I have no idea if that's right, but I'll work with it. You get the grand prize.
Oh, it's right.
Oh, she just faced me.
It's right. It doesn't have red underline.
I just got faced.
I was a spelling bee, not quite champ. I was always the champ. Yeah, you too.
Taking a pause for the pictures. Yay! Pictures taken. Everyone's happy.
How long has this interview been going on?
Let's see. 22 minutes so far. Yeah.
Kind of down.
It always feels longer.
Where's your costume?
Oh, this is my costume. I'm actually going as Sean Spencer from Psych. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah, can't you? Current season,
Sidekick looks like a...
He is over somewhere else, actually. Gus is somewhere. And the funny thing is, I actually have the perfect Gus.
Really?
Jermon. You know Jermon. No, you don't. She just stares at me. Yes. You know Action Jackson.
I know him.
And that's the funny thing. Actually, I think at Heroes, I'm going to actually just, don't leave my side. And we'll have him dressed up in a suit.
Cosplaying with a group, you got to commit. You got to commit to being around each other.
You really do.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work without the other. Yeah.
Well, see, the funny thing is, I people want to do the Django Unchained, and unfortunately, it's like, no, we're going to need you with us at all times if we're going to do this.
You're not doing blackface, are you?
No. Oh, not me. No.
If you don't have the Django there.
And that's the sad thing. You gotta be like, okay.
I mean, you gotta cosplay stuff you'd want to do on your own in case your partner just. That's right.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't work.
Cosplay groups that people can be really unreliable. That a couple of months you're like, hey, let's do a costume group, and then the person changes their mind, and then you're stuck with a costume that you didn't want to do.
Yeah.
But you wanted to.
It's the basic Halloween principle. Never go with a Halloween group. All right.
Yeah, like if you do a ketchup costume and your friend bails on mustard. Oh.
You just look like you're red. Just red with anger.
Red with anger.
Just say you're going as cocktail sauce. You're good.
Yeah. Bottled blood.
Let's bring this back in together. I wanted to ask actually about the Squirrel Rescue. When did you start that?
I started last year in the beginning of February. Adam and Allison Adam Hughes and Elsa Stone. I work for them, and they're friends of mine. They know I love squirrels, and a little squirrel fell in their yard, and they were leaving to go somewhere. And they called me, and I ended up taking care of it. And then I went on message boards, and then I found out all this information. And then a rehabber sort of started, helping me out and said, well, would you be interested if I had some more squirrels? So throughout the year, there's only 2 baby seasons. So I think all last year I raised about nine squirrels. So, yeah.
I just thought it was like just really big, passionate love of Bob Ross and his squirrel rescues.
No, I didn't even know he did that, actually. And it's bizarre. You'll meet people who obviously squirrels are maybe a marginal step up from rats, and then you'll meet people who are like super psyched. So I try to just post pictures to, not say like squirrels are not pets. I raise them to a certain point and then release them. Yeah, because they will, some will chew on stuff, or they're just wild animals, so you can't always keep them. But
well, I think I've taken up enough of your time, but I want to kind of start by saying, hey, can you give some shout outs to other?
nothing else.
I got you. I got a little girl running around here somewhere that I need to make sure is not running in traffic. There she is. She's over there.
Because that sounds a little questionable.
She does, actually.
Is she dressed up?
No, she's not. Yeah, no. She's.
You put them in like really.
She may be by that pole. I don't know.
She may be.
Oh yeah.
She may be crossing the street somewhere.
Well, if she is playing in traffic, then that will be lesson learned.
Pretty awesome costumes.
I can just check your hand. Even reach down there. Barely. Sometimes when we take pictures, hands go places.
They always try to grab my butt, but I'm so much shorter than them. A lot of times it ends up just sort of around my waist.
We went to San Diego Comic Con and Ricky's wearing, Evil Mary Marvel.
So
It's
it's all
latex costume.
It's all looby.
She's taking her hand and like rubbing up and down my butt, and it's like really ticklish. You went there though, and so everyone like starts seeing us and like goes around. There's more people taking pictures of our butts than us.
You were trying to squeeze my butt, but it was so slippery.
That explains that entire album of just butt shots.
No,
Thank you, Game Informer.
Yeah, if you ever see the photos of 4 of us together, Monica and I have
I'm making this face like I don't even know stuff is going places.
There's a connection and a closeness cosplayers.
I think we can leave it on that note with the connection. Any shout outs for any other cosplayers you want to say, hey, like these guys on Facebook?
Hi, Mom. Your mom's an awesome cosplayer. I hate all other cosplayers.
Katie, bring in the real. Riddle, anyone?
I mean, there's so many talented people out there. I actually feel guilty that I don't
We don't want to single anyone out.
Yeah.
Single someone out.
I don't like doing that because then you like someone's like, well, she didn't say anything to me. I thought we were closer.
I mean, seriously, the thing is when you're looking at cosplayers, look at the costumes, don't look at the numbers. Because there's some amazing cosplayers who maybe don't have the highest numbers on Facebook, but they do the most amazing craftsmanship. I mean, there's a Wookiee walking around. It's because he doesn't have boobs. Probably nobody knows who he is, but his Wookiee
does
is sick.
have boobs.
His Chewbacca is amazing, actually.
I mean, he tied all
hand-plugged all the hair.
he hand tied his own all the hair. I mean, and he's I think 7'2" in those.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Something like that. It's yeah, just
He's tall.
just keep an eye out there. Look for. God, I sound like an idiot.
No, you don't. That's actually
You sound very political.
That's actually a very good buzz tagline for everything. Just look at the cosplay, not the numbers.
Yeah, seriously.
You too?
It's easy to buy the numbers, but it's not easy to have the credentials and the costumes to back it up.
I mean, you can love someone's personality, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I love a great costume. So even if they're a dick.
And that's perfect to end. So, for Riddle, for Katie, and for Google It. This is Ronnie from Needless Essentials Online with another interview in the tank. Later, taters.